Hello, my friends. I've been MIA for a while because I've been SICK, and I'm still not 100%, but I'm feeling well enough to try a little painting. You may have seen a video I put up yesterday with the dancer, and that was done weeks ago before I was sick, but I wanted to at least let you know I was still alive, so I put that up, and I do thank those of you who have watched it. Today I'm just going to be doing a little landscape, 9 by 12, and I'm using very muted colors. I've custom mixed all of them using Artist Loft Ready Mix pouring paints. I didn't want to use them, well, I always like to custom mix my colors, and I didn't want to use them straight out of the bottle, so I decided to add a little bit of Floetrol to them just to extend them a bit. And then I mixed up one, added some Floetrol, mixed up another one, and then I decided to do the drip test to see if the Floetrol thinned or thickened the color, and actually there was barely a difference. So I feel by adding the Floetrol, I've extended my volume. I didn't double it. I added maybe 1 part Floetrol to 2 parts of the paint I had mixed. So anyway, I think that was an interesting thing to do and interesting to know. I've never known if it thickened or thinned. So my colors basically are black and white, and then I've tinted them with other colors. These are my sky colors here. I don't have any white, and these are my foreground colors, sage greens kind of, and gray green. This is kind of a blue green, and this is my lightest value, almost a mint green, but I dulled it by adding 1 drop of red to this, believe it or not. Otherwise it was just too bright. And I'm thinking of adding a little red to this blue to give it a little lavender shade. And I will show you just how little I mean. I'm going to add 2 drops. 1, 2. That's it. And it's still blue. I would call it a blue violet now. So, and the reason I added red to the green is because green is red is the complementary color of green, and if you add it just a little bit, it will just dull down, knock off the brightness. And for this palette, this painting, I didn't want a bright palette at all. I wanted just subtle colors. So my sky is going to be 2/3 of it, and the foreground will just be these greens. And I have, even though there's not a lot of paint here, probably mixed too much, but we'll see. I really am liking the looks of these in the cup, and so if I like this, I might go really big with it, but we shall see. All right, let's do the sky. Okay, I'm going to do a flip cup. Oops, I forgot my gloves. Sorry for my sniffing. I'm going to try not to cough on you. All right. And here we go. Okay. some cells, which I didn't want to see. That probably was due to the addition of the Floetrol. And I love the soft movement there across the sky there. Look at that. It just looks very natural to me. I'm very happy with these colors. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause here because I'm going to scrape up all these drippings and use them in the next painting because I like the color a lot and I don't want to waste those, and I don't want them mixing with the greens because I'll reserve it for sky. So let me set this down, clean that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was able to scrape up almost 2 ounces of drippings and have a nice gray blue, which I can use as a color in a future painting. I'm quite pleased with this sky. So now what to do with the land. I think to give a different look than that, I'm going to do a ribbon pour. And I had put aside one of the sky colors, the gray, and I'm going to just, it's kind of a gray-green. I'm going to add to that color. Add just to this cup. There's not much in there. And I've arranged them in light, dark, light, dark. So that's how I'll pour them in the cup. I don't need much for that size. I find that the sky is always easier. But I can always embellish the foreground if I don't like the way it looks. Add one more layer of each color. Okay. Wish me luck. Here we go. It's creeping up into my sky, but that's okay. Okay, now a little back and forth, maybe some up and down. I'll have to do some up and down to cover the bottom there. Okay, well, I don't like, this is kind of nice over here. That looks funny, so I'm going to tilt a lot of that off. And I'll do the same when I'm done here. I'll scrape up the drippings of this foreground. My sky's moving a little bit, but it's still looking good. Now I'm liking this side. In fact, I want to get rid of that big swoop there. I'm going to make that go away. Oh, I see something here that I'm liking very much. Okay, I think I could be done. Let me turn this around and show you. It's got a tiny little spot there that needs a bit of paint. What do you think? Let me take my gloves off and point out the area that I really like, and then I'll bring you in for a closer look. I'm really enjoying how this right here, the foreground kind of just blends into the sky. It's hard to tell where that starts and the sky, where that stops and the sky starts. And I'm liking it. I'm liking the color palette. I was thinking of swiping across it, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. I'm rather enjoying it. Let me bring you in for a closer look, my friends. The color palette, I think, is very soft and soothing. I think this would look good on a large canvas. So now that I've experimented on this small size, I can go bigger. It looks like many things. It looks like it could be the water's edge at the beach, almost. Well, I'm pleased with it. I hope you like it. It's good to be back painting again. And I'll see you next time, my friends. Thanks for watching.